What is up, guys? Peace and light. It's Traveling Sista. If this is your first time joining the channel, then welcome. If not, welcome back, family. Today, I am so excited. I'm with Miss Trudy.
Hey guys! I'm so happy to finally be on your channel.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to have you here for real. This is so cool.
When you told guys I'm meeting you, they were so excited. They're like, oh, she's lovely in Tanzania. People know her, and I'm like, okay. Then it's an honor.
Oh, thank you. Likewise, it's an honor for you. You like on your videos, you look so fun, and it's just like, oh, I gotta meet her. We gotta hang out and everything. You just like have a sweet persona, like a sweet, energy that comes from you, and you really are. You're a sweetheart and adorable, y'all. She's so adorable.
Maybe if I was living in Tanzania with your friends.
Yeah, for sure. And hang out.
BFFs.
Okay, for real. Yes. Okay, for real. I'm here for it. So, Miss Trudy, okay, I'm excited to do this interview because it's very rare that I get to do an interview with another traveling sister, okay, another sister who's well-traveled and who's African, who's from the continent, from Kenya, So, how many places have you been to? How many countries have you been to?
I've been to 20 countries.
Oh my God. 20, girl, that's up there. Okay, so if you had to say, give me your top 3 off of your head, like your top 3. Okay.
Ghana, of course, Ghana. But I can't mention Kenya because that's where I'm from, right?
Right.
So it'd be Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania.
Oh wow! Yes, I'm happy Tanzania makes the top of the 3.
Of course, I love this place, man. I love it so much.
Okay, so how do all of those places differ? Ghana, Nigeria, and Tanzania. Is it really that different? Because I'm sorry to cut you off real quick, but a lot of people have that thing like, oh, Africa, it's gonna be like all the same,
That's the thing, man. Like Africa is a big continent.
Mm-hmm.
So many countries, and within the countries, like it's a melting pot of culture. It's just so many, So West Africans are so different from East Africans.
I figured.
So different.
Mm-hmm.
And then even among West Africans themselves, they are also just so different in a beautiful way.
Mm-hmm.
In a beautiful way.
Okay, so what were your favorite parts about Ghana?
All the people, they're so loud, They're
I
just
love
so
it.
loud. Like you would know Ghanaians and Nigerians in a room,
Mm-hmm.
And then the food, oh my goodness, don't even get me started. The jollof is just something else.
Okay, so I gotta ask you this. All right, the jollof in Ghana and the jollof in Nigeria, which one?
Oh, that's
It's a.
right.
I know.
What do I say? Ghana.
All right, Ghana. It's Ghana. Ghana takes the cake. All right. Okay.
Maybe it's because I've been to Ghana like 5 times.
Yeah.
To be fair, I just went to Nigeria once.
Okay, and I've had jollof from both. I've had jollof from Ghana and jollof from Nigeria.
What did you think?
I would have to say Nigeria though. Yeah, I would have to say Nigeria.
I
but
think it depends on who cooks.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone can cook it from Nigeria and they cook it really, really well. And they beat the person who cooked it in Ghana.
Right.
So it depends, but if you get the best cooks, it will be very hard to decide.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, okay, what about Tanzania? How does, in your perspective, how do East Africans really differ from West Africans? And I'm asking this question because there's a lot of people on who view this channel who are looking to relocate to the continent, and a lot of them are kind of battling in their mind East Africa versus West Africa, like which one do we choose?
That's the thing, and many people just go to West Africa, especially Ghana, and they come to East Africa, man, you have so much to offer.
Right.
We're such a beautiful place. We are so chilled. Yeah, you can go to Ghana, but just do something different.
Right, that exactly.
I'm East African, and I feel like we're so rich. We have such beautiful weather. The soil is just rich.
Fertile. Very.
It's fertile. And then, our beaches, like, do you know Nungwe Beach in Zanzibar is said to be one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. It's so beautiful,
I believe it.
So you have very unique things about East Africa. Man, I don't know. We are very friendly people. We're lovable.
That's true.
I just think guys should, guys in the diaspora, just come and explore East Africa. Like so many of you are in East Africa, in Ghana, so come to Tanzania. Like her, she came to Tanzania. Why did you come to Tanzania and not go to Ghana?
Well, really, it was mainly, in a short story, it was mainly because the cost of living in Ghana, when I looked it up, it was just way too expensive.
And that's what people should know.
Yeah.
They should know that Tanzania is actually more affordable.
Very affordable.
Which is what you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, like, the cost of living that I have here is not even half of what I would have had in the States. Not even half. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it's not even half of what I would have had in Ghana according to those rent prices that I was looking at online. But we all know.
I feel like that's something so important. I feel like people don't know that. People don't know that. Because everyone is just going to Ghana, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful place. It's Africa. It's okay. But then again, if you're looking to, live a more, a beautiful life at an affordable cost, East Africa is a place for you.
Yeah, I believe that too, for real. So what other parts of the world have you been to, like outside of Africa?
Outside Africa, I've only gone to Singapore and Malaysia.
Okay, so how did you like those places? I've been there too.
They were so developed, man.
Yeah, especially Singapore, right?
Yeah, it's so beautiful, man. Technology, the road is like, wow.
How did you feel as a black woman there?
Well, I felt judged. Maybe they were not judging me, but maybe it was a new experience, given that I'm born and raised in Africa. Right. Being in a place where it's just people of a different color. You enter somewhere and people will go, oh, that's a black guy. I just felt I'm not used to that. It was just very different. Yeah,
and I mean, speaking from my experience, because I know on this channel I haven't spoken a lot about my experiences in Malaysia and Singapore and all those places either, but it was the same.
Really?
It was, yeah.
So it wasn't just in my head.
No, like it's not just in your head. It would be like things like I would go into this mall or whatever, and I would go into a store, and the people would follow me around. And it wasn't on the tip like, hey, can I help you? Hey, just if you need anything, just let me know. No, it was like following me around, looking at where my hands were, and just stuff like that.
Oh yeah, right. When you go to the supermarket, they're like, oh, she's probably going to steal just because of the skin color.
Like, come on, I don't need to.
So they've been looking.
So I felt judged, and I felt like people were really curious in those places. So back to Africa, okay, back to the continent. In your travels, have you met many African Americans, or not even African Americans specifically, but like diaspora, Jamaicans, people from England or somewhere in Europe?
So many.
Yeah.
I met so many when I travel.
Okay.
Exploring Africa. And it's crazy. It's like they found something they have been looking for, It's just a beautiful experience, and I can't imagine being in a place where you get so judged and then coming to a place like Africa and you feel like home. It makes me want to talk to more of them and just inspire them, encourage them to come back to the continent. Because what I do on my channel is show the beautiful places in Africa. Right. And I meet people who tell me, oh my God, I came to Africa because, mostly Kenya, because I saw your videos and I saw it actually wasn't that bad. It's actually not as bad as they show it. Right. So it's like, wow, you mean I'm creating impact just showing the places. Right. And when I meet people like you, I'm like, maybe I should start talking to more people like you. Yeah. So that people can see that, the hands-on experience. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's a big thing that, we are coming back, especially within like this past 5 to 10 years. A lot of African Americans and a lot of diaspora are returning to the continent to find something, because we know the lie that they perpetuate about Africa, disease, poverty, war, yada, 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 but it's, of course, you have those things in every country, but it's not nowhere near the magnitude that they show on Western media, so I really felt like it was important to create a platform that shows, and that shows the real parts of life and what we're doing, I feel like that's important work, man. It is, to show the beauty
of the continent, as opposed to perpetuating the lie and letting that take root, you know. I'm always interested in hearing a Native African's like point of view when it comes to interaction with, you know, the diaspora. So you were saying that they were coming here and they feel like they found something. Like, how was, okay, first of all, were a lot of them relocating or just coming to visit?
Some are relocating, but most of them are just, you know, visiting Africa for the first time. And they were in shock, you know.
Yeah. What was their attitude like about a lot of things? Did you hear like a lot of people complaining, or did you hear a lot of people happy?
Most of the people you meet, just feel connected to the
That's awesome. That's
they
awesome.
just feel like, you know, some will be saying, oh, I feel my ancestors are talking to me. It's people say stuff.
Yeah.
It's like when we went to Ghana, they call them the slave castles.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get you to the word castle, yeah?
Yeah.
Dungeons, where our ancestors were put. You find Black Americans crying. You know, because they actually saw what our ancestors went through. And also me, I was like, oh my God, it was this bad. Yeah, we read it in history. But then when you're there, it's something very different, you know.
So y'all do read that in history?
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, because, y'all heard that? Huh? Y'all heard that? That's right here, okay? Because it's a lot of people, especially African Americans, because I feel like people from Jamaica, they know their history. I feel like, you know, a lot of other parts of the diaspora, they know and they, you know, accept what that part of the history is. But a lot of African Americans tend to not believe that Africans are taught, you know, like, you know, the history of slavery. Now, of course, we're taught way more in depth where we grew up in America, but it is in the history books here. It's in the history books also. So it's not like people out here are completely oblivious to the fact that we were taken away from this land. And
yeah, we learn.
Yeah.
We learn in history. We learn so much.
Yeah. And see, the thing that I also want to address a little bit is that, like, I do kind of find myself explaining sometimes, like if I hop in a Bajaji or a tuk-tuk, you know, the little 3-wheel carts, or I get on a boat or something, and the local people hear my accent, they'll ask where I'm from and things like that, and they will, excuse me, they will, you know, say, oh, you know, I want to go to America, and da-da-da-da, and, you know, which is good, yeah, come visit, because, I mean, it is a beautiful country, but we all know, y'all who are watching this channel, and thank you guys for your support, we all know why we want to get the hell up out of America, okay? So let's not play those games. But, you know, I'm not going to sit up and act like it's a totally terrible place. But, you know, I find myself a lot of times having to help educate our brothers and sisters out here on what life is really, really like in America for the Black male and female, you know. So is that, and I say all that to ask, like where you grew up, is that kind of the mindset as well, where a lot of Kenyans want to come to America?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Myself, I used to be in that category. Yeah. But I always prefer the UK. Maybe I love the accents.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, because also growing up, you know, your parents have a mentality that, oh, you know, when your child goes abroad, they've made it in life.
Right,
you know?
right.
So if most parents want their children to go abroad, you find that ministers, their children are not in Africa, they've taken them abroad to study. So yeah, but now things are changing, you know?
Right.
Especially when we're seeing Black people getting murdered like that. Parents, even us kids, we're like, okay, we were thinking twice.
Right.
But yeah, that's somewhere where, you know, most people want to go because we believe that dreams come true. Your life is going to change when you get to America.
Yeah. It's going to change, all right. Yeah.
I love how I'm telling you it's and you're like, you know, like.
Yeah. It's just like that whole thing, the grass is always greener on the other side, you know, because I've had Tanzanians and Americans ask me, oh my God, you're moving there? Why would you move? Why would you move here? Even Tanzania. It's like, you really moved here? Why would you want to move here? You're from the greatest country in the world, and da 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 da. I'm like, y'all just don't know, man. You know, a lot of people don't know, and they think the grass is always greener on the other side.
True. I always wanted to go abroad. But then now I'm like, thank God I'm African. Thank God I was born on the continent.
That's right, for real. Because I feel like it's a lot of things that we deal with, mainly identity issues, you know? Because yeah, we know we're all African. Like if I didn't have all these tattoos, because that's very American of me, you know, to have all these like different tattoos with robots and spaceships and da 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 da. But if I kind of covered my arms and I spoke Kiswahili a little more fluently, people would think I'm Tanzanian, you know what I'm saying? So it's no question that we are from the continent years and years and years and hundreds of years ago. But a lot of us, I feel like a lot of us in the West, we deal with sort of an identity crisis, really, you know, of where exactly we come from, you know, because to move ahead in life, I feel like you have to know your history. You know, you can't know where you're going unless you know where you're coming from, you know, type of thing. So, you know, I think it's amazing when I meet African brothers and sisters such as yourself who are proud to be from the continent. Proud Kenyan, look at her shirt, I'm African, born in Kenya. Like, that's proud, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a beautiful thing to even be able to express that and not feel shy to do that, you know?
I feel like we're really beautiful people, you know? Our skin color, melanin, like you're so beautiful, you know, like you're black. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Like your hair, like we're beautiful people and we're blessed. I feel like Africa is rich, like the richest continent in the world. It's not the mentality that is poor, you know? So we have to be proud of our continent. If we get good leadership, man, Africa is something else with good leadership.
I agree. It will do phenomenal things for the continent. Like, we will take our rightful place on the throne as a world power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have everything.
Like, Africa should be, you know, the greatest continent in the world. Only that we have bad leadership.
Yeah, I agree. It's things we can improve upon, you guys. So I'm gonna wrap up the video, but you know, I just want to give Miss Trudy the floor, you know, to any advice for Africans, continental Africans wanting to travel the continent, or people wanting to come here, diasporans wanting to come here.
Okay, so for Africans who want to travel and go abroad, I just want to say that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's green when you water it. And I feel like there's a reason you are black, you know, there's a reason you're born on the continent. So see how we can improve ourselves, you know. Once we get rid of this bad leadership, we are the future, we are the leaders. So let's work on our continent, you know. And for the guys who are abroad, I've heard there's a rumor going on that black people in Africa, we don't love, you know, black Americans. That's not true. It's not true at all. Yeah. Like, we love you guys. You should see how mad Africans get when our brothers are being mistreated, you know, police brutality. And, you know, being killed just because we get so mad, like, because we care. So we care for our brothers, and, you know, just come back home, man. Come back to the continent. You'll feel so connected. You'll feel something you've never felt before. Like, you've got to come to feel it, like a kind of experience.
Right. I agree with that.
So welcome home. We love you, and try East Africa.
Yeah, try East Africa. You know, West Africa is not the only place. So you guys, if you are not following Miss Trudy, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do that. All right, I'm gonna put all of her links in the description section below, and please link up with her on YouTube, on Instagram, all the platforms. Look at the links, okay, you guys. And this has been really fun.
Me too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. This was really cool. Okay, all right, hug.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you guys, y'all already know what it is. Love y'all. Peace.
I don't know what to do, you got me all in a group. I'm loving my reflection and it's partly because of you. You gave me that double up, abundance is in my cup, spilling melanin.